What's going on YouTube? Thank you all for clicking on my video. You guys know exactly how much work I put into all these videos and how much time and effort I put into it just to help you guys become better and help you guys become profitable. Now remember guys, every single week is going to be now very structured with the YouTube videos. Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays I'll be posting a full YouTube video at 6 p.m. Eastern time. So if you guys want to, check out and be on time, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And then of course we have our YouTube live streams every single day. But in this video I'm going to show you guys exactly how to break the banks taking strictly breakouts. Now breakout trading can be super simple to understand, but if you don't look for the right things before the breakout, you will lose. Listen very closely to this video. Make sure to take your notes. Make sure to actually understand what I'm saying so that you guys can use it in the live market. And I believe this is probably one of the most simplest strategies in the world. I think even a monkey can do it. So if a monkey can do it, that means you can do it, and that means if I can do it, you can do it. I'm not special guys. I want you guys to understand that everything that I do is to make you guys better, but you guys have to take it serious and you guys have to put in the work behind it. Back test the strategy. Do what you guys have to do in order to understand and build that confidence in this strategy. This is one of the main things that I use, which is strictly breakout trading, but there's some clues right before taking the breakout that'll actually help you have that high win rate with this strategy. So again guys, have a great rest of your day. Thank you for clicking on this video. Make sure to hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. Let's get into the education part. Peace. Alright gang, so let's get into this video that could most likely make you freaking profitable, because at the end of the day I started trading, and what I found the most easiest for me was just finding support and resistance, finding my support level, and either buying above and selling below. Now it's very simple to understand, but it's gonna be a lot harder to actually execute if you don't have the right tools and the right things behind you. But remember guys, all of this goes in confluence with all of my other videos, so make sure you just go to the education section. Make sure to guys watch all that, and it's completely for free, and you guys can literally learn a lot from that. It's all on my YouTube channel, so make sure you guys go check that out as well. But yeah, let's go ahead and dive right into it so you guys can understand exactly what I'm looking for. And I'm mostly using these setups on indices. So recently I've been trading indices a lot more, and I am calling signals for the indices today. Yesterday we caught a little banger, which using this strategy, which is what made me want to take, show you guys exactly what it's like to take a trade like this. So right over here, you guys literally, have your resistance level. Now, why is this a level of support and resistance? Because as you guys can see right over here, you get, your zone over here. Let me go ahead and show you guys. So you have a reaction here. You get a multiple reaction, multiple wicks right over here. Where do they not close above? This area. So this is telling me that this is an area of, an area of interest. Then you have your breakout. And where did we come back to retest? You retested your structure level right here. Then we have your breakout over here. Where did we retest? We retested our structure level right here. So this is showing me that this level here is very key in this zone. So we can easily start to take sells if we start to break this zone. Notice how when we broke this zone here, we came down with massive impulse, correct? So we understand that, price can, if we do start to come back down there, we can start to take some shorts. So that's exactly what we did yesterday, right? First of all, we marked up all our zones, right? Marked up all our zones. We understand that we needed to take some profit here at this area right over here, because this area over here is showing me, rejections before. So I'm gonna go ahead and go on replay mode. I actually took this trade on the 5-minute time frame. Now it was pretty simple trading. Once price started to break this low over here, I got in at 19.25 right over here, 19.25, and then price kept stop loss right above here, I believe it was. Right above here to then target our zone, right? Our zone was strictly right over here. Now it was like more of an impulse entry trade, but I was expecting price to just fill in this clean move. Now it did stop me out at break even, but that's completely fine, because remember guys, with breakout trading you want to get in and out. Why? Because what usually happens is what you're gonna get a breakout, right? When you get the breakout, let's say when you get the breakout, what's usually going to happen if you didn't hit TP on the initial push, what's going to happen is you're going to come back up to your entry to retest, right? to retest that level of structure to then possibly continue down, which is exactly what happened, right? We took an entry here, right? Price came down, we hit take profits, we took our profits, and then price came up to stop me out. But if you notice, that's just a retest of our previous structure level right over here. We needed to come back up because we never retested this broken level of structure. Since we never retested this broken level of structure, we understand that price could possibly come back to then have that massive push. And then as you guys can see, where did we come back to tap? That area right there, right? So let me show you guys another example of another trade that I took using this exact strategy so that you guys can understand exactly how I do it every single day. Because remember guys, this is one of the main strategies that I use in order to be profitable. This was my first strategy I've ever used. So I hope you guys, can forget everything you've learned in the past and actually try to understand this strategy, because this strategy will actually change your trading forever, right? And I can't believe I'm giving this to you guys for free. But at the end of the day, I want to help you guys out. I want to show you guys that it is possible to become profitable. That is the whole goal of this channel. The whole goal of this channel is to actually teach you guys how to trade, not, show you guys what I have and all this bullshit. No, that's not what this channel is. This is an educational channel only. So a big thing that I want you guys to know is understanding, this strategy. Now let's go over here. I'm gonna show you guys another breakout trade that I took, which was right over here. Now, I pretty much just ignored this whole thing in the past here. Why did I ignore this whole thing here in the past? Because I understand that we can easily come up and tap into this area up here. So what did I do? I drew out my zone there. I drew out my zone right over here. And what do we wait for? We know we have a zone right over here, right? We have a zone down over here as well. So all I'm waiting for now is waiting for a position to start to come up and give me a breakout, right? Now it could take a while, it could not, but we understand that we can easily take a sell here if you wanted to. Right here, sell, stop loss right above to continue down. Why? Because we're getting the breakout already, right? We're already getting this breakout. This was breakout gambler candle, which is gonna be the next video. I'm gonna make a whole video on exactly how I use the gambler candle and why the gambler candle works so well. So stay tuned for that as well. Now, if you notice, price then gives us that gambler candle setup, gambler candle confirmation. We get the break, we get the rejection, retest of the structure as well. So now we know that we should be in for our sells soon, right? Price then, what does price do? Come down, TP1 smash, right? 1-to-1s were hit. Now we put our stops to break even was hit, and now we wait for another breakout, right? So let's say, this is why I like this strategy so much, right? Because you can get in on the sells, right? Which this is your sells below area, as I like to call it. You can get in for your sells, right? Because you would have your chart sort of marked up something like this, and then you put sells below here. And then you understand that you could easily sell to a level of structure down here. Now, but that doesn't mean that your buys above area, right? When you have your buys above, which is right over here, buys above this high, that doesn't mean that you can't take your buys above trade either. You can now wait. Let's say you executed your sells below, you put your stops to break even once you hit take profit 1. Now you wait for the breakout buy above, right? Breakout, boom, confirmation, right? That is our confirmation of a breakout. So we execute our trade right there. We keep stops right below previous candles low to then target a major level of support resistance, right? Now we can easily target, this structure level up here. Now, what I don't like to hold trades to the extreme high when I'm taking breakout trades, because there's a high chance that it's going to come back down for a retest. So all I'm waiting for is to, hit my TP1, hit my TP2, and try to get out of that trade as soon as possible. Right? Boom, 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 TP2 smash, stops will go to break even, and we wait to see what happens, right? Now we're hitting the extreme point. You take some more profit there, and all you do now is wait to see what happens afterwards. All right, guys, so here, as you guys can see, this is what I want you guys to understand when not to use this strategy, when to, stay away from the markets because price isn't giving you a clear indication, right? Now, this candle here is closing above all our rejection areas. This candle faked out the sellers, right? Faked out the sellers over here because we never got a 30-minute confirmation. Then price came up and broke out the buyers, right? Showing you buys for buyers. Now, guess what? Look how weak these candles are reaching this level of resistance or this level of rejection. This is showing you, okay, price is losing momentum to the upside. Not only that, we have a strong candle here, but with no candle wick to the downside, no rejection to the downside. That is very, very sketchy for me. I will be looking to, stay away from that trade because of this very thing. Because what can happen is price will come up and fake out to then make that wick for that candle on the bigger time frames. Now, understanding how wicks are formed, right? Every candle has a low, every candle has a high. This candle had no low. So what can possibly happen? Now, if we start to enter my range back over here, I will be looking to take sells on that range, right? I'll be looking to take some sells at that area. Now we're coming back in the range, correct? So now I'm going to go down to the lower time frame and see where we could possibly execute our sells, right? I think we could execute ourselves once this gambler candle is broken. So as you guys can see right over here, now we can anticipate price come down and break the lows over here. As you guys can see, we're setting up like a gambler candle setup. These three candles here are already told me the direction of the market. They told me that price doesn't want to break out of these highs anymore. It wants to start to come down here. So we will be setting a sell stop right at this area here. And then all we have to do is wait. We have to wait and see just to set our stop loss when price hits that low, when price hits that sell stop, to then, see exactly where price can come. Price comes up, price comes up. Okay, so this is our stop loss here for now, right? That's our stop loss right there for now. All right, we're in for our trade. We keep stops right above these highs over here because guess what, guys? This is another thing I want you guys to understand, right? Market structure, correct? So I'll show you guys right over here. Higher low, higher low, higher low, right? Higher high, higher high, higher high. So if we continue to respect this market structure, this wouldn't have happened, correct? This is now lower low formation, right? Lower low formation. So now price, if we can't break this high up here, what's going to happen is this will be lower high structure. So you keep your stops right above lower high structure, because if price were to come up here and break out of these highs, what's going to happen is we're going to probably come back for a higher low to then continue to the upside. So now understanding that, you guys will see how this plays out. Now again, guys, I don't really know exactly what's going to happen here, but we'll see if what I'm saying is correct. Right now you get that high being broken, boom, we almost got stopped out, right? But since our trade, our stop loss was in a valid setup, now you guys understand why you have to have your stop loss correct. Because if your entry isn't correct, your stop loss has to be correct, right? One or the other. Boom, you caught a 1 to 2.2 R to R ratio, and I wouldn't be surprised if this, yep. So now look at that. Understanding your fake out, right? Now you just caught a massive push. You caught a 3,000 pip move for 1 to 16 R to R. Why? Because you got the sniper entry. Another video I will be doing throughout this week is sniper entries. So again, guys, I really hope you guys understand this breakout strategy and really put it all together so that you guys can become profitable with it. Again, guys, if you guys have any questions, make sure to follow my Instagram, follow my Twitter, follow my TikTok, and ask me any questions I got on there. I'm very active on all those. So I love you guys. Have a great rest of your day. Make sure to hit that like, comment, and subscribe button. I really hope you guys understand this video. If you guys don't, DM me. I always answer my DMs. So love you guys. Have a great rest of your day. Peace.